Had a meeting with the DS the other day. Now the district superintendent is over the whole southern district in West Virginia of the United Methodist Church. The meeting went well. It went well. He's a young guy, nice guy. Talked for 15 or 20 minutes, and then he got up and was leaving, and he said, we're thinking about moving you. And I said, no. I said, I'm not going to move. I said, I'll stay here and preach here as long as the people will have me and as long as the Lord will let me. But if I have to move, I am done. That didn't seem to set too well with him because he didn't say anything else as he left, other than he would have to talk to the bishop. A few days later, the bishop called me on the telephone, said she was going to be in the Bluefield area. There's a gas station before you get to Bluefield that she'd like to meet me on a certain day. I said, okay. She said, how about 11 o'clock? I said, that'll be fine. Drove out to the gas station, walked into the gas station. There was a desk in the gas station. It had tools piled up on it, rags, oily rags. I sat down behind the desk. 11 o'clock came, nobody. 15 after 11 came, she walked in. She said this. She said, we have decided, and then I woke up. It was a dream. You know, so often we look forward. We look forward when we should be paying attention to the present. So often we look forward. 260 sermons. That's what I'd like to preach before I retired. 260 more sermons. Can you believe that? That's a lot of sermons. Think of how many stories that'll be. 260 sermons, probably a couple of stories in each sermon. That's a lot. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine listening to me 259 more times now? You know, I wonder about that, and I think about that. I think forward. I look forward. When what I should be concerned about is the present. I should be concerned more about this sermon than the 259 that will follow. We look forward. I remember I used to say, boy, I wish it was Saturday. My mom would say this. You've probably heard this. I'd say, oh, I wish it was Saturday. And she said, don't wish your life away. Don't wish your life away. Enjoy the present. Be in the present. Many times we look forward. All through our lives, we've been looking forward maybe too much. When I was in high school, I could not wait to get out of high school. Couldn't wait. Then I went to college, and I couldn't wait to get out of college. Then I got a job. And what do you think when you get a job? You look forward to retirement. I wish it was time to retire, is what we say. And what we are doing, we are wishing our life away. When I was in school down in Emory, I had a calendar. And I had the days laid out I would have to be in Emory. I would check off each day until I graduated. I would count down the days. And I looked forward so much that I missed the experiences in the present. I served at church, Mount Pleasant United Methodist Church, and I remember telling my wife, I said, I've only got 7 more sermons to preach. And she said, enjoy them. We need to enjoy the experiences that occur every day and not look forward so much. Jesus was going to Jerusalem for the last time. He knew that. And he comes upon Jerusalem, and it's surrounded by 7 hills. And he stops at one hill, and he looks out across the city of Jerusalem, and he cries. Why did he cry? He cried because he knew what would happen to the city of Jerusalem. It would be destroyed a number of times. And he thought about what would happen to him when he entered Jerusalem. He always went to the temple. He took his disciples to the temple, and they were admiring the temple, the beauty of the temple. And Jesus says, not one stone will be left upon another. It'll all be destroyed. And this caught them by surprise. Later that evening, they walked to the Mount of Olives, and they sat down, and they asked him this question. When will these things happen? And Jesus says, well, many will come in my name, claiming to be me. They will be false messiahs, and they will lead people astray. There'll be earthquakes, famines, wars, rumor of wars. It'll be like birth pains. It'll happen gradually and sort of slow. What were they really asking? What were the disciples really asking? They were looking forward, but this, I think, is what they were really asking. When will my end come? When will my end come? And Jesus could have told each one of them, but he didn't. It's been dry here in Bluefield, hot and dry. One thing good about that is we haven't had to mow grass like we used to. And I hate to mow grass. I don't know whether you're aware of that or not, but I do not like to mow grass. But you know what? I hope I have to mow grass a lot more. I hope I have to mow a lot. Each and every week I preach 3 times a week. Sometimes I don't even know what I said. 3 times a week. I get up on Sunday morning, 6 o'clock, come to the church early and prepare and pray and think and preach. And it's not easy. It's not easy. But you know what? I hope I have to preach a lot more. You go about your daily routines, even the things you hate. There's things we all don't like doing. As you go about your daily routine, I hope you have to do it time and time again. You see, what we need to do is take every day as a gift from God and enjoy every day, even those things we don't like to do. I know we all look forward. We think about tomorrow and next week and next year. But the key and the point is to live in the present. God has given each of us a gift this day. Amen.